welcome to the tutorial on how to AutoCAD a doorstop for 3D printing in Autodesk Inventor. This is our final product here. This is what we'll be creating today. So let's get started. So the first step, we're going to go up to the top left and click on the File button. We're going to go to a New. This window will open when you click on New. We're going to click Standard IPT, make sure it's highlighted. Come down here and click Create. This will open up our workspace. Now that we have the workspace open, we're going to come to the top left again, click on Start 2D Sketch on the top part of the button. And these planes will show up. We're going to click on this, the XY plane, click. So now that we have our plane to draw on, we're going to come up to the rectangle tool. We're going to click on that, bring it down to the origin, wait till it's green, click on it once it's green, drag it out to the right. Now we want an 8x3 rectangle, so we want our top to be 8. So we're going to type 8. You can't see it, but it's there. So once you hit 8, hit tab. Now that you can see that it's 8 inches, we want this edge to be 3 inches, so we're going to type 3, then just hit the enter button without clicking anything. There's our 8x3 inch rectangle. So now we're going to right click, click OK. We're going to come over here next to the rectangle tool, click the arc tool. Click on the top left when it's green, then drag that straight down to the bottom right, wait till it's green, and just drag that out until it says 1.5 and click. Now we're going to come over here to the top right, click it when it's green, straight down until this is green, drag it out till it says 1.5. Should snap. Well, I'm going to type 1.5 and click enter. Alright, now we have two 1.5s. So now you can click on this, hit delete, click on this, hit delete. Now we have our finished base almost. We're going to come up here to finish sketch. That'll zoom way in, don't worry about it. Now we're going to click on the extrude tool. We're going to click, it should be automatically selected. We're going to change that to 0.5 inches. Click OK. Now we're going to come up to this cube and click this top right corner here to zoom out. And there is the base of our doorstop. Alrighty, now that we have the base, we're going to start making the little triangle part that goes on top. So we're going to click on Start 2D Sketch again, but instead of the planes this time, we're just going to click right on this face. Now to center that, we're going to come back over to our View cube and click on Front. Now we can start drawing on this. So we're going to come up to our Line tool, click on the Line tool. We're going to go right on this origin line, so it'll snap to it. We're going to click anywhere on that origin line, and then drag straight down, stay on the origin line, and just click somewhere down here. This part doesn't really matter. I'm going to right click, click OK. Come back up, click the Line tool again. Now you can go wherever you want. I'm going to try and approximate it as close to there as I can get, just by my eye. Click. Make sure you're going straight down, so that says 90 degrees, and click again. Right click, click OK. Now this is how we're going to make it so it's in the center. So we're going to click the Dimension tool. This part's kind of hard, so you're going to go to the line. You're going to go right to the end where this white dot is. Click on the white dot, bring it up to the edge, click on the edge again. You have to double click for your first dimension. So we're going to click there. We're going to make that 0.25. We're going to come back down here, click on that white dot, click on the edge, drag it out, click it again, type 0.25, hit enter. Now we're going to do the same over here, except we're going to change this. Click there again. We're going to make this 0.85. Click 0.85. Now we're going to go down here, click the dot, click the edge, drag it out, click on it again, type 0.85, hit enter. There we go. Now we're going to come back to our Line tool. We're going to go, when this line is green, or when the dot turns green, click, drag it down. When it's green again, click. You've connected those. Bring it down to the bottom left dot here until it's green, click. Drag it to the next green on that line, click. Click OK. We're going to come back up to our arc tool here. We're going to click that. When it's green, we're going to drag it down, click that button. We're just going to drag that till it looks good. So I'm going to go with 0.75. Now we can come here and click that, click delete. Now click Finish Sketch. Now we can make this come out. So we're going to click the Extrude button again. We're going to click on that, except this time we're going to make it 2.5 inches. So go into your box and edit that to say 2.5. Click OK. Now that we have this, we're good to start our next part. So for the next part, we're going to want a better view. So we're going to come up to our view cube, click on the front button. And now there's this arrow that points up. We're going to click on that. Now we have good side view. So we're going to, now that we have this view, we're going to go to the top left, start 2D sketch. Click on this big face here. We're going to click on the bottom button to center it. Now we're going to go to our line tool here. We're going to click the top left of this. It won't turn green, but it will snap. Oh, sorry, it will turn green. So when it's green, click. We're going to drag it all the way down to out here. It'll turn green again. Click. Drag it right up. Make sure it's going straight up. Make sure you're outside the doorstop. So you can see there's a little gap. So we're going to click again so it's outside and drag this right back until it turns green. Now it's not a perfect triangle, but that doesn't matter. We're just cutting this part off. So we're going to right click, click OK, click Finish Sketch. Now we're going to click Extrude again. And we're going to click the top right little corner of our cube here so you can see what we're doing. As you can see, that's coming out. So we're going to click this button, this cut in button. You don't have to change the dimension. 2.5 works perfect for this. So once you click the cut button, we're going to come down, click OK, and there's your basic doorstop shape. Final step in designing the doorstop is making these edges curvy. So what we're going to do is come up here to the fillet tool. We're going to change this radius to 0.25, so double click on it, delete the 1, click inside the box. Now we're all set in here. Keep the box open, come over to here, we're going to click that edge, this edge, this edge, this edge. We're going to click this far back corner of the cube, tilt it this way, and click that edge. I'm going to click apply, and this will come back open. Just close out of that. And your doorstop is now complete. So let me show you how to save it. To save the doorstop for 3D printing, we're first going to want to save it. So if we want to edit the drawing, we can come back to it. So how we're going to do that is go to File, Save As, and I'm going to call this Doorstop Tutorial. Since this isn't my first one that I've made, I'm going to call it Doorstop Tutorial 1. You name it Doorstop with your name. Click Save. So now we have the drawing file saved, so we can come back and edit the drawing whenever we want. Don't worry about the view change, it's unimportant. So next thing we're going to want to do is save it so we can 3D print it if we want to. So we're going to come up to File, and now instead of going to Save As, we're going to go to Export. And once we're in Export, we see these options. We're going to go to CAD Format, click on CAD Format, come to this drop down menu below the name, and we're going to go to STL files. It's important that it's a .stl. And just click Save. It should be the name that you had before. And now that you have that STL file, you can put that on a flash drive or email it to yourself and go to any print shop on the SU campus, and they'll print you your nice doorstop for you. Thanks for watching.